Hi guys, Radhika here again. So as promised in my previous video, I'm going to give you some techniques to deal with mm, narcissistic people, and if you're around a family that has a narcissistic person as their head, or if you're in a job in which like the boss of your team is a narcissist, and basically this video is for a person who is targeted, like made fun of, or it's kind of like you are going into that situation and you are going to be at the receiving end of hatred, um, bad talk, or jokes, like degrading jokes, not the good kind. Yeah, so if you are going to go into that kind of a situation, and we as human beings, we will have to face such situations, and I would say they are abusive, but then again, people have varying degrees of abusiveness tolerance. So if you're an empath like I am, and if you're super sensitive, if you basically, if you just don't want any negativity around you, either targeted towards you or anyone else, you just don't want negativity in this world, which is a very like unrealistic expectation, but it is your expectation and it is your hope that one day that will be the case. So this technique is for you. um, you can use this to protect your self or your inner. I would like to use the word soul, because a lot of people associate the word self with ego. But if you are an empath, which you probably are because you're looking up such videos because you're so disturbed by what is going on, then I would say that the word soul would apply to you, because you're not trying to protect your ego, you're just trying to protect your soul from some negative things that are hurting your soul. But then, of course, everything is made of light and dark. So, when there is light, there will be dark, and we can go into this philosophy later. But yeah, at this point, at this point in your life, you do feel the dark. You feel it very badly in your heart. You feel it in your soul. Later on you will become everything, so you won't feel it that much. You will gain a higher understanding, but it will happen with time. But if you are not there yet, which we go there and we come back, so it's all okay. So this technique is for you. So protect yourself using these techniques. I will give you four techniques, very simple ones. The first one: if you are a music lover, if you like art of any kind, if you like music, if you like hip hop, if you like dancing, if you like stories, if you like reading, if you like pictures, painting, whatever you like, I would say find a refuge in that, because art is an expression of God. It is an expression of God. Creativity is like, it's a gift from God, creativity. So if you like some story, or if you like a song, what I would say is give some time and invest in whatever you like. So for example, let me take, I like songs, I like music a lot. So I'll give you an example. I would listen to a particular song that I really like, that gives me inspiration, or that speaks to me during that time, that phase of my life. Listen to it with your headphones or earphones or whatever. Listen to it, and kind of play it in your mind when you are around such people. Know that place, know that feeling that you feel when you're listening to that song, how you feel at peace, how you feel understood, because maybe a line in that song completely understands you. You know what I mean? So even if people around you are not understanding you, you feel that, oh my god, this song understands me, it understands how I feel. So it can become your mate for that time frame when you are in this situation. So remember that song, remember the phrase or a quote or anything that gives you strength in that moment. Remember it. If it is near art, if it is like a line in a song played in your head, you can do that. So that's method number one. So as soon as you are with these people, you can have this refuge. It's like a place to go to inside your brain, and no one knows about it. No one knows about it. Only you know about it. So you can simply escape into that. Don't live there, but just you can, it's a refuge. So go in there, refill your soul with the love that you feel from this particular thing, and then come back into your current situation. So that's method number one. Method number two, as I discussed in my previous video, which I will link somewhere. I don't know how to do that yet, but I will do it. So, as I discussed in that video, what you can do is you can have a mantra. So, if you're Indian or from the Asian subcontinent, you will know what a mantra is. It's basically some words that have a particular vibration to them, and if you repeat this vibration, the vibration becomes a part of you. And so these mantras are supposed to be uplifting. They are uplifting if you use them correctly, with the correct intent and with a clean heart. um, so they are supposed, the vibration becomes you, but for that vibration to become you, you have to be of that vibration too. You have to be receptive to it. You can't be like full of hate and then saying a mantra and hoping that it helps you. It won't. You have to open your heart. You have to be receptive. You have to be receptive to go up to the level of the vibration of the mantra. Only then it will work. So open your heart, have some empathy for the narcissist, although it is difficult, have some empathy for everyone in that situation. And you can say the mantra again and again. So you can say Om Mani Padme Hum. You can say Gayatri Mantra, you can say Hanuman Chalisa, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you want to just say Om, Om, you can say that. If you want to say Soham, Soham, you can say that. So it all depends on you. Whatever you want to say, you can say that. So that's method number two. Now, method number three and four are visualization techniques. So you need to use your imagination for it. So the first one that I want to tell you is you can imagine yourself in a protective bubble. So you must have seen the bubble soccer that people play. If not, you can check it out on in the internet. It's fun. So basically, you're inside a bubble, and you're safe there. Your sound, it's like your own retreat. So you can imagine a white light surrounding you, or you can imagine like a transparent ball around you. You can breathe inside the ball. You have oxygen, and you have, I try to imagine myself. I know this is a bit wild, but I imagine myself inside the ball, and I imagine an ocean in front of me. So I am inside a ball, but there's also the ocean with me. And whenever I want to protect my loved ones, I imagine them inside the ball with me. So I might imagine like my son and my husband, and I would imagine that three of us are huddled inside and we are sitting at the beach and there's the waves in front of us. And then I imagine a ball around us, a huge ball, and the ball is made up of this shiny reflective material. So whatever comes to it is going to get deflected. so nothing enters it. Or you can also imagine that only good things enter it, no bad thing ever enters it. Or you can also imagine that nothing enters it, anything bad is going to be repelled away. So it's like a spell, like how in Harry Potter they cast like a enchant a protection spell against, like on top of whatever they want to protect, like on Hogwarts or whatever they want to protect, or a tent or something like that. So just imagine that it's like, it's similar to that. It's like you are imagining you are inside this protective bubble, and you are relaxed, you are with your loved ones, you have the beach right in front of you, or whatever, a mountain, or like you're watching a movie, or whatever you want to imagine, you can imagine that. The fourth one is a little more power giving. I use it to kind of elevate myself when I'm feeling down, when I'm in the presence of people who try to bring me to lower vibrations. So, the fourth one, what I do is I imagine that whenever there's like hatred or all these emotions, like ego, like I said this, I said that, you didn't do it this way, I had told you to do it, like all these subtle things which people might find like it's a way of life. But if you are getting affected by that, and if you have become so sensitive that even that is triggering you, if that, you see where it comes from just by the words. So what I would say is, you can try this technique. So this technique is meant to elevate you into higher emotions. So what I do is, I imagine that I'm here in my body, in along with all these people, and I imagine that um, a shot of white light is elevating me. Like it's like a, if you see those jet packs that people are paraflying with, or whatever they call it, I don't know. Imagine it's like that, and imagine it's lifting you up. So it's like a shot of white light, a pillar of white light that comes down, uh, that comes up from below you, and it shoots you up, it elevates you, and it sends you up into a higher vibration. It's like your own elevator to good emotions. So you can imagine that, okay, fine, I'm here now, I'm within all of this, I have this body, I have this existence, but where is my mind? Can my mind be somewhere else? Can my mind be at a better place? Yes, your mind can be at a better place, and this visualization technique will help you. So imagine yourself being shot up by a giant white light, and you go up maybe into the sky, and you can see the clouds, just imagine, like you can see the clouds, you see some birds flying, oh there's a plane over there, you can imagine these kind of things. And yeah, feel good for a bit, and you can, it just gives you a preview, right, that in any situation that you are the master of your emotions, you are the creator of your emotions. So even though you are in a situation where you are being targeted, this is happening, you are, someone is trying to push all your buttons to trigger you, to see you get mad, to see you get angry, to see you get irritated. What you can do is, you can escape to that place in your head. And once you are in that place, you realize, oh, it's all in my head. Everything is in my head. It's just an illusion. You actually understand it, because you can go to any place you want, and it's not schizophrenia, it's not like a mental disorder, it's a visualization. So it gives you the preview that you can have good thoughts in any situation. You can choose light over dark in any situation. You can get pulled down in it, you can get triggered by it, you can say a few words back again to whoever is triggering you. You can get irritated yourself and probably put the anger on someone else if you cannot abuse the abuser. Maybe you shout at your kid, or you put it out on your partner, or you put it out on someone who understands you actually and who loves you, but you can put it out on them. But don't do that. Don't spread the hate, don't spread the negativity. Don't do that. Take the negativity and convert it into good, and these visualization techniques will help you do that, because all you need to do is take the bad, keep it with you, go to a good place, dump it in the ocean. Just dump it. It's gone with the waves. It will never come back. It's gone to the bottom of the ocean, and it's going to stay there. It's not going to come back to you. You know what I mean? So you choose light over dark whenever such situations happen, and keep yourself positive. So you can use these four techniques. Two of them are basically kind of like chanting, or chanting something in your head, and the last two are visualizations. You can do these whenever you have time, even if you are not in the company of narcissists. You can do this to feel good, to escape, to have a refuge. So basically, you can be at peace anywhere and anytime. So I hope these are helpful to you. Thank you. A lot of love and light to all of you. Thanks. Bye.